What's good, boys? Welcome back. In this video we're going to be breaking down how Cardinal makes over $100,000 every single month at just 25 years old. And, hint as well, he's making $100,000 plus every single month, and it's not from copywriting. He might be making some money from copywriting, 100%. He's not a scam artist. He definitely is delivering real value, and he is making money from his agency. However, the majority of his money is definitely not coming from there. And if you look in the copywriting space, it's pretty much impossible to get to those numbers without doing anything else, right? So today in this video, we're going to be breaking down his full business and how he gets to these huge numbers without relying on just copywriting. So this is going to be perfect if you're, one, a creator. This is going to give you a perfect example of a funnel that you can set up for your own business, because you can sell your own info product, whether you're doing that already or you're planning to do that. This is going to be a perfect example of a way you can do it. If you're a growth operator or info product agency, this is also going to help you by showing you exactly how Cardinal does it and how you can do it for people you work with, your clients and creators. So yeah, and if you're just a fan of Cardinal, it might be interesting to you too to see exactly how his business is broken down. Now, let's get straight into it. I'm not going to mess around. We're going to start with his top of funnel. We're going to be starting with how he gets traffic, then how he nurtures these prospects in the middle of funnel, and then finally, bottom of funnel, how is he actually closing sales, right? So, let's go to zoom in a little bit. We're going to go one part at a time. First, let's start with Instagram Reels. So, Cardinal, he's got 107k followers. You can see his bio. He's from Miami, where he lives in Miami. He's a copywriter. DM me freelancer starts. Straight away, he's got ManyChat automation. Free class every other Wednesday. And then he's got a link to that free class. He's actually stopped that at the moment. This link is no longer to the free class. I'm going to show you that soon. But he does also have a free class that he regularly does. Then you've got the Reels tab, which are obviously popping off. Some of the stuff has a lot higher views, some a little bit lower, but pretty much he's reposting most of his TikToks on Reels, and he's got lifestyle flex posts, sharing his unique opinions, things like that. He's got a C-tier DM funnel, so pretty much you're DMing him a keyword, so for example freelance, or he's also got keywords in these Reels too. And then as soon as you get in the DMs, you get something for free, and he also has an appointment setter come in the DMs and pretty much nurture you, try to get you on a call, so they can pitch you on the offer that we're going to get into soon. Also, what he's got some highlights. So as you can see here, you've got get clients and one-on-one coaching. So either one of those is pretty much trying to sell you on his product, Copy MBA. So you can go in, look at pretty much tons of case studies and results, and also how to sign up for his one-on-one coaching. Lastly, he regularly does story sequences, which is pretty much a sequence of stories in a row, usually like a hook, proof and a call to action. It can be much longer than that or much shorter. It's a series of stories pretty much to nurture someone and eventually get them to take some sort of action and make a sale. If you want to learn more about story sequences, how they work, and actually get my pre-built templates on story sequences, you can check this video out on my channel. I'm not going to dive into that too deeply in this video because we're sticking about Cardinal, but he regularly runs story sequences to bring on those extra leads and make that money. Cool, so that's Instagram out of the way. Obviously, I am going to go over this pretty quick. There probably is more I can dive into on the IG, but you're looking for how he's making his money, right? And that's how he's doing it. He's bringing you in through the link, and then he's also bringing you in through these keywords and the ManyChat automations, plus having the appointment setter in there too. Next, we've got TikTok. And on here, he's got 466k followers. So from what I'm aware, I'm pretty sure, this is his biggest audience across all platforms, which is his TikTok. 466,000 followers. Again, he's got Miami and then Learn AI Copywriting here. And again, he's got the same link in the bio. Now, if you look at the views, you've got 600k here, 2.3 million here, 5.5 million. Then obviously all his recent ones, because he posts a lot, are a little bit lower. But even this one is 2.2 million. So he's regularly getting a lot of views. Now, he's got value posts. He's also raw and authentic. There's no edited videos. These are just him talking to the camera. His aim is to go viral, right? He's not trying to create a niche audience. He's not talking about copywriting all the time. He's trying to go viral with his unique opinions, his lifestyle, and kind of just being his authentic self. And then finally, he's just posting his thoughts. Really simple. He's being raw. He's just posting his thoughts. Now, as you can see, these 3 videos here with all the highest view counts are all pinned. And these pretty much all lead to how he makes 100k plus per month at 24 years old. Now, 25, but yeah. And that's why these are all pinned. And he's got a call to action in each video to send you off this platform into other platforms or straight directly to his funnel, as you can see here. So that's pretty much how the TikTok works. It's pretty similar to the Instagram because a lot of the posts are similar to the Instagram as well. But he's pretty much bringing the audience in. This is very top of funnel. He's looking to get you into the funnel here or just get you to go into his YouTube, platforms like that, and be nurtured further. Next, what do we have? We have X. I haven't written anything down for X because I just wanted to sort of briefly go over it. He's got 73k followers at the time of taking the screenshot. Again, the same exact link here. Then he's got Copywriter, founder of Copy MBA. Now, as far as I'm aware, he's very his authentic, raw self on here. He just shares his thoughts. He might do stuff about like kind of actually the copywriting agency, but he's not really trying to sell to his Twitter audience, and I think he's actually mentioned that online previously. So there's not much to break down about Twitter. He definitely does have an audience on there, and he definitely is sort of still following the 7-11-4 rule that we're going to get into shortly, and he's still nurturing people on there, but there's no kind of direct selling through X, through Twitter. So we'll briefly skip over that one. And next, we've got YouTube. YouTube is a huge one, and I love YouTube. It's my favorite platform for so many reasons that we can get into. But on here, it's got 71.9k. I mean, I'm guessing it'll easily be at 72k subscribers now, especially at the time you're watching this. But on here, obviously, he's getting a lot less views, but that's how YouTube works, right? But these videos, as you can see, are a lot longer. You've got 21 minutes, 17 minutes, 25 minutes, 22 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 22, 30. You can see, right? 45. These videos are a lot longer. And the reason for that is to get you to know, like, and trust him, because you're spending a lot more time with him. He's giving straight value and he's showing his lifestyle. And look, these are very like middle of funnel. He's actually giving you straight lessons. Then this is bottom of funnel. This one here, how Amanda hit 30k a month. This is a case study, so he's directly trying to sell you in here by sort of handling objections and giving you a direct testimonial of how Amanda joined his group, made this amount of money, so you can do that too, right? So he's got middle of funnel, top of funnel, and bottom of funnel all on one platform, and this is why I absolutely love YouTube. It's going to allow you to get to know, like, and trust him through the rule we talked about, which is the 7-11-4 rule. If you don't know what it is, you can literally do a quick Google search, but don't worry, I've done it for you, just to give you a quick explanation. The 7-11-4 rule is a marketing strategy by Google, by the way, that suggests consumers need to engage with a brand across multiple touchpoints and locations before they'll buy. 7 hours, 11 touchpoints, and 4 locations. So locations is platforms. So you might have X, you might have TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube in Cardinal Mason's example. Or you can have like newsletters and things like that too. 11 touchpoints is interactions. So different posts, different newsletters, interactions through the DMs, anything like that, right? Then finally 7 hours. If you watch someone's content for 7 hours, it's going to be way more likely to buy from the creator once they've engaged that many times. The consumer needs to watch 7 hours of content, then the chance of them purchasing increases like at least 10x. I can't remember the numbers, but it's crazy, right? And you can't do that with short form. You can, but it's going to take a hell of a lot of time. However, when you start posting videos like this, you'll see how quickly it accumulates. When you start adding 45 minutes, 30 minutes here and there, that 7 hours adds up pretty quick, especially when you're posting as regularly as Cardinal Mason is, right? Okay. Now, the next thing we've got, in fact, I wanted to show you this as well, but I've already been through this. YouTube is perfect because it's top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel, right? I'm not going to dive into that because we've already went through this, but this is why it is absolutely my favorite platform. The next thing we've got is podcasts. So, you can see, I've just took some examples here of different thumbnails of podcasts he's been on, but as you can see, and you can probably guess, and you might have even seen him on them previously, Cardinal Mason gets invited and he's on a lot of podcasts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? We've got 8 thumbnails just here, and trust me, there's so many more. And podcasts are absolutely great for the same reason as YouTube, if not even more. As you can see here, top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. Because anyone who follows, for example, Luke Alexander, sees his podcast and they now find out who Cardinal Mason is and what he does for a living, and they might be interested, so they're going to go check him out. So that's top of funnel. But you might already know who Cardinal Mason is, but you want to know how he makes 400k per month at 24. So you watch this video, and it's going to nurture you further, so it's middle funnel. Or, let's go this one. I make 500k per month at 24 years old, here's how. This could be bottom of funnel, because he could directly pitch you in the podcast and be like, okay, yeah, I make this much money per month. If people want to do the same as me, they usually join my mentorship through here. And then you could do the exact same thing, and you could directly buy just from the podcast. So podcasts, the same as YouTube, can act as top, middle, and bottom of funnel, which is why it's absolutely perfect, and it runs pretty much hand in hand with YouTube content. Now, let's get into his actual funnel, right? Because you keep seeing this same link pop up on every single platform that I've showed you in every single scenario. Copymba.com, and then obviously the opt-in AI copywriting. So if you click on that page, if it's still there, you can check it out now. I imagine it is. If not, then here it is. I'm going to show you anyway, so don't worry. We're going to break it down. So we got private training for aspiring copywriters. 24-year-old millionaire reveals how my students are making $10,000 to $20,000 per month online with AI copywriting, and how you can do the same with no experience or marketing skills. So he's got like a thumbnail here, like a frozen thumbnail, and then he's got get instant access to the training. Don't worry, it's free. So once you do this, it's going to take you to this little form here. You're going to fill it out, watch training now, and then you're going to get access to this page. But by doing that, you're not only just getting access to the page, right? You're getting the free training in trade for a very, very small price. And it's not a monetary value. They're not asking for anything from you. All they want from you is your name, your email, and your phone number. So you basically, your payment to them is you becoming a lead. That's your payment, right? So it is a free training, but you're trading your contact details for that. And one that allows them to do is straight spam you. This is very blurry, but as you can see, you're getting daily emails, if not even more regularly in some cases, to remind you about different things, try and sell you, make sure you've watched a free training, get you on webinars, like whatever it might be, right? They're going to contact you, spam you with emails, but they can also text you and call you with your phone number too. So that's all they want. Now, once you've got into the funnel, play the video, turn the sound on. How my students are making 10 to 20K per month online with AI copywriting. How you do the same with no experience or not marketing skills. It's the exact same funnel, right? But instead of the thumbnail, now we've got the video, which is a 17-minute long video. It's like a slideshow that he's done, and it's just a VSL pretty much, him trying to sell you on the program that his students are in. So once you've watched it, if you want to apply, you press this button, yes, apply for coaching now, and we'll get into that in a second. And then you've got some case studies below that, again, we'll get into in a moment. After that, want access to world-class coaching to help you hit your first 10K month, and then fill out the application below. So you're going to get straight into this type form. Pretty good looking type form compared to some other funnels we've looked at. But yeah, you're going to get straight into the qualification, application process once you've watched the free training and decided to apply for coaching. And this is where you apply. And again, we've got case studies and testimonials at the bottom to nurture you even more. As soon as you fill in your application, as long as you're qualified, you're going to get, please find a time here to speak with our coaches to see if we can help hit your goals. Now, one thing I did want to go through as well, another thing that they do is a webinar. So this is old webinar, as you can see, February the 19th. It's now Friday the 14th of March at the time of recording, so this is a while ago, but this is just the one I added in. I'm going to go over it a little bit more in a second. But how to make 15K a month with AI copywriting. On this free workshop, you'll learn all these different things. I'm not going to dive into these. You'll understand why in a moment. And again, as soon as you click to save your free seat and give them your contact details, you're going to get tons of emails from them nurturing you more. Then you're going to find out about your host. It's going to give you a little bit more information about Cardinal Mason. And again, you can click to save your free seat. If you want to learn exactly how to run webinars, exactly like Cardinal Mason, and get a lot of success from them, I do have this video. I didn't do very well because I recorded this right at the start of my journey. But make sure to check it out because it's very valuable. How to run webinars as a growth operator. 24-minute video. You're going to get tons and tons of value in there. Now, a more recent one he's done, like kind of just after I kind of set this up ready to record, so I've just added this in. Here's his most recent webinar funnel, right? So as you can see, this is the sort of thank you page. But this is the funnel. Make extra income online by selling AI-based marketing services to businesses. Click this to save your free seat. This is March 12th, so just 2 days ago from this point. And it's a very, very similar funnel to the one we've just looked at, right? It goes through the host, and it goes through what you're going to learn about AI copywriting. And then on the live webinar, he went through the whole thing. I watched it all, and at the end he had a little bit of an FAQ, answered some questions, and then pitched everyone to jump into his funnel, which is the exact same funnel as these ones over here. He took you straight to a type form to fill in an application and sign up for Copy MBA. Then you're also going to get here, once you sign up, congrats, you managed to claim one of the spots for the live class. Quickly, I need you to watch the video below. It's going to nurture you more, make sure you turn up. And then you've got a little step-by-step checklist to complete. So check your email and spend a couple of minutes watching my TikTok to understand exactly how this opportunity works. Save the link below to make sure you show up. And then finally check out his YouTube as well to nurture you even further, right? So that's how the webinar system works. He's not running this as much anymore. I think it's like bi-weekly. It used to be weekly, I'm pretty sure. But now he's not doing that much anymore. And he's focusing on like a proper funnel like this one. And just to go over as well, the reason that this offer works so well, all these different parts, different headlines, is because he uses this perfect offer framework. Because the goal here is to take his audience from their current situation to their desired situation with his offer. So pretty much he's bridging the gap with his offer, right? And all that means it's the desired result for the audience in a timeline, plus reduced effort, plus unique advantage, plus bold guarantee. And that is the perfect offer. So if you want a full ICP deep dive and like an offer document to help you create offers for you or your clients, just DM me ICP on IG now or after this video, and I'll send you over these full docs so you can do all that. No questions asked. Don't worry, it's completely free, right? Now, next, just to go over as well, all these case studies and testimonials, you're probably wondering why they have them, but this is just to nurture people even more and show that they're getting real results, that are actually people buying this program, acting upon it, and then getting results. So you will as well, right? If you're in the same position as Andy, for example, starting off, then there is no doubt in your mind that you're going to join and get to 10 to 20k per month because Andy did, or this guy did, or this guy did, right? Like all these people are getting to 10, 20k per month. So why can't you? And that's all he's trying to show you here. And the way he's doing that is by using social proof funnels. He's got all these different results screenshots. And for future reference as well, this is the way I look at it, the social proof funnel. So at the top, you've got client interviews. This is like bottom of funnel, client interviews, case studies. Secondly, you've got results screenshots, which is what he's done. And then third, you've got video testimonials. And lastly, text message screenshots. These are pretty much results screenshots all around. What I'll say is Cardinal Mason has definitely used client interviews before. So he's probably split tested and shown a reason why he's not using this at the moment. And he'd rather use it to kind of send to people afterwards through emails and things to nurture them further, rather than use it on his funnel pages. But I guess we'll have to ask him about that. But right now, he's just focusing on using result screenshots across all of his funnels. Okay, this is where we're at. We're at the application. I also wanted to show you as well his other funnel, his kind of downsell to people who don't want to get into the application. Here's his other thing, his other top of funnel product, right? Discover the freelancer fast track that you can use to start building your copywriting business today so you can get your first client as soon as possible. Watch his video to see how you can fast track your journey as a copywriter. He's got a very, very short 1-minute VSL, and pretty much you pay $1 to get access to a case study, and you get all these different things inside the case study. And obviously the goal of that is just to nurture you more and more and more till eventually you make that sale for copy MBA. I hope that makes sense. But this is just to get you to commit $1, which is so much more important than some of you guys think. You've probably seen a few creators doing this. They have like a $1 offer. And for you joining, it's like, this is a no-brainer, right? But as soon as you've committed $1, you're much now more open to spending more money. And if you're spending $1 to learn about how he's helped someone else make 40k per month, then of course you're going to be willing to invest more money afterwards, right? So he's hit the nail on the head with the extra little page that I wasn't actually going to include, but I just thought I may as well dive into a little bit extra as well. And this is exactly how he's getting more and more leads in that might not trust him, or they might not want to go watch a webinar, whatever it might be. This is just an extra way to bring people into the funnel. Now, once you book in a call with Cardinal Mason's team, what happens, right? So, you've got speed to lead. Within 2 hours max, a setter or a dialer is going to call you. They're going to call the lead. What they're going to do on the call is confirm the booking. So, hey man, you booked at this time, is it still good, etc., etc. Then, the appointment setter will send a private VSL on WhatsApp or email that you must watch. You have to watch his VSL unless you don't want to get on the call. You're going to reply, or they're going to reply, once you've watched the whole VSL. You've watched the whole thing, you have to confirm that. Then, you or the prospect can be added to a group with the setter and the closer. And this is when the real sort of sales process starts. This is the point. You've been nurtured, you've watched the pre-call assets, whatever they might be. You've been added to the group chat and you've confirmed everything. Now is kind of the reminder sequence. So they're going to ask for confirmation 24 hours before the call, make sure it's still all good, you're good to go ahead with the timings, things like that. Then you're going to get a 6-hour reminder, a 3-hour reminder, a 1-hour reminder. Then finally, the link to call will be sent. That might be on emails, it might also be in the WhatsApp group, all the type of stuff. Now, this is the important part, because from this point, you can either close, or they can even close you, and you can PIF, or you can payment plan, and they're going to get their money. If not, you might be a no-show, and they're going to give you a 7-day follow-up from the setter. If you showed but you didn't purchase, they're going to keep following up with exclusive free resources to hopefully nurture you further and eventually make that sale. And that is pretty much how Cardinal Mason's full sales process works. I know he does run webinars sometimes, he has a free training funnel sometimes, he has the $1 funnel as well. But if you check all the funnels out, all of them lead to the same sort of type form qualification process, and you end up booking a call. So everything works out the same, it's just different ways to get leads in and sort of beat around the bush. Because if people are scared to jump in webinars because they're too scared to be sold, then they might do this one instead. But if they're scared of this one, then they might just go directly watch a free training and do it that way. Either way, he's cleaning up every sort of level of different types of audience members with different types of funnels. So it's working very, very good, right? And he's got the system dialed in, and this works across the board. So that is pretty much the full sales process. Now, how does he do it? That's what most of you guys are wondering, because you all know Cardinal Mason does copywriting, right? And I'm sure a lot of you know about Copy MBA, you know he sells a course. But how does he do it? He makes all these content, videos and stuff about copywriting. He's doing copywriting, he's making videos about this, that, he's traveling all over, vlogging it. How does he have time to set up this full sales process, hire sales teams, write VSLs, create funnels, all this stuff? How does this guy do it, right? He does it with the help of this guy, Ben Bader. I'm sure you've heard of him. If not, here he is, right? This guy right here. Ben Bader runs an info product agency. He's an info product copywriter or a growth operator, whatever you want to call it, right? Pretty much, he built out the whole system, the sales process, automations, and backend infrastructures, etc. He then hired people underneath him, like sales team managers and things like that, to bring new sales guys on, appointment setters, closers, anyone like that. And he also sets up the webinars. Pretty much everything A to Z on the back end of Cardinal Mason, while Cardinal Mason focuses on creating the content and helping his students one-to-one or within the group to help them succeed. So he gets more case studies, makes more sales, and overall it's just pretty much a cycle, because every time he gets a new person succeeding, he gets more people into the program, they then do the same. It's just a consistent cycle where he just makes more and more and more money. But without this guy, it wouldn't be possible at all, because he wouldn't have time to build out any of those systems whilst copywriting, whilst helping people, whilst making content. So this guy makes everything possible. I also wanted to dive in that the setup Cardinal Mason's got right now is very similar to this funnel that we've built out for some of our creators. This is kind of a broad level overview of it. But if you look, you've got top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. In the top of funnel, we've got traffic sources, we've got organic and paid. In organic, you've got X, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. Then for paid ads, we've got Meta, TikTok, YouTube, X, and LinkedIn, right? That's going to take you into something to nurture the audience, whether that's a free community on Discord, School, WhatsApp, or Telegram, maybe long-form content on YouTube, or maybe webinars too, right? And from that point, they're going to enter into the sales process. So first, you've got an opt-in, like a free training, for example, with a newsletter to nurture and remind them. Then straight to a VSL page with a VSL on it and a button to apply. Then you've got the application, like a type form. And from that point, we've got two options. They either aren't qualified and they go up here to the downsell, or they are qualified, they go straight to book a call. So firstly, if they aren't qualified, they get a downsell that they can buy. It's a one-step purchase, as you can see here. And it also includes consistent emails once they give us their email address and their phone number. Once they purchase that, they're going to get another one-time offer to buy again to nurture them even further and collect more cash. Then finally, a thank you page with a private VSL and a book a call link straight into the sales call. This is going to be more likely to be like payment plans and things like that, because these guys won't be as qualified. But once we've nurtured them more, we are building their sort of intent to buy higher and higher and higher, so we can still get that close. If they're qualified, we don't need to do all that stuff. The goal here is to make it really simple for them. Allow them to book a call, follow up with emails, hit them with a thank you page with a private VSL, then get them on the sales call. And either way, the goal is to close, whether that's a PIF or a payment plan. It doesn't really matter as long as we bring in the cash. And that's kind of the funnels we set up. And if you actually check out Cardinal Mason's funnel and you go through it, you'll find it's very, very simple to his setup. So to end it off, I also wanted to mention, if you are a creator and you want us to build out your offer A to Z, create a converting content strategy, and manage your full sales process for you, plus way, way more, hit me on Instagram, the link's below. If you're a growth operator, an info product copywriter, an info product agency, there's so many names for it, but if you are any of those things, click the link below for my full free training and community. It's now inside WOB. I've got a crazy free training, better than the old one, better than anything you've seen. So make sure you get inside there and check it out. But lastly, if you want to create successful offers, just like this one we went over today, plus much more for creators, for coaches and clients, You can get all of our expertise, our plug and play systems we built up over 2 years of doing this, plus the big one, free, unlimited, go high level. The same exact systems that we give to Mac 1 month into his growth operating journey, and he hit 40k in 3 days at just 17. Here's how. And this, by the way, is a low ticket program. Tamek didn't pay any crazy prices to get inside of some 4k, 5k program. He literally paid the price that you can pay right now, which is low ticket, to get inside, and I helped him scale to 40k in 3 days. That is crazy, right? Here's some of the things you're going to get. Free unlimited go high level at no extra cost. That's unlimited sub accounts for you and your clients, which is usually $497 per month. 15 plus, this number's way higher now, but 15 plus proven you, done for you automations and snapshots for your go high level accounts. Our Operator Labs plug and play systems, full in-depth growth operating courses, no BS, no fluff by the way. Operator Labs lead magnet guide, growth operator ads and targeting strategies, weekly live Q&A coaching calls where I'm going to actually answer all your questions and help you with anything you need, just like I did with Tamek. Proven scripts, templates, contracts, and more, plus so much more. If you're interested in all these extra stuff, go check the link out and you can find it all out. But all of that is inside Operator Labs. Again, my low ticket community. I'm not trying to sell you on some crazy mentorship because I'm actually doing the business model. This is just kind of the pre-built systems that I built out while I'm doing this. It's available for you to get automatically through the low ticket. There's no sales process. We're not trying to sell you anything crazy. But if you want to join, it's there for you. Please go check it out. The link will be below to Operator Labs. But if you don't want to jump in and take the risk just yet, even though there is a free trial, don't worry. There's a free training still below. You can check that out as well. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope this has given you some insight on how Cardinal Mason is making his money and how Ben Bader is helping him do that. If you want me to do a breakdown on Ben Bader as well, let me know because I can for sure do that. He's a very interesting guy. He makes a lot of money. Last thing as well, obviously they use automations, KPI sheets to track and automate absolutely everything. These guys are killers. But that's everything. I hope you've appreciated this. I hope you've watched it the whole way through and you've got some value. Let me know if you've learned anything. Let me know if you haven't. And let me know who you want to see a funnel breakdown of next. I appreciate you watching. Peace the fuck out.